Hi guys, so this is the review of the Kaesso skincare products that I got, and I will link that below. This is really, I thought with the video to do it in two sections. I did think of originally doing it, recording every day until the end of the 14 days, but I figured it was much easier to do it this way for times purposes. So this is actually my 15th day today. I have had the 14 days, as I said. I will do what I think about it in the next section. But I wanted to go through what I have been doing with myself with you guys today. So I have clean hands, and what I first do is I apply the cleanser, and again it's mulberry and pomegranate. So I just place them on my hand here, and it's 195 ml, so you do get a lot for your money. And I start in upward motions. You can apply it to dry or wet skin, but because it's quite a water-based product, it's quite nice. It feels quite nice and it works really well. So I've obviously taken off my makeup from last night, but if you come in from a night of work or you've had a full face of makeup, it still really takes the makeup off really well. So let's just do another part. I have been finding, I thought I'd find kind of the routine time consuming and things like that, but compared to what I used to do, but actually finding it really nice. And now that that's rubbed in, I'm going to just wash it off. So what I've been doing next is using the exfoliator. So what I'm going to do is just show you what I do. So it says the process if you're going to exfoliate. So usually you'll cleanse, tone and moisturize. I usually exfoliate maybe once a week. So if you're using the exfoliator, which I will today, it's cleanse, exfoliate, tone and moisturize. If you're using the mask, it's cleanse, exfoliate, moisture mask, wipe it off again with the toner, and then you go ahead with your moisturizer. So for today, I'm going to exfoliate, and I'm going to just show you. So I've left, it says leave with damp skin still from cleansing, which I have obviously washed it off with water. You apply the facial exfoliator. I have to say, it's one of the best I've ever used. Doesn't kind of irritate the skin. So that's what it looks like there, guys. Jelly-like consistency, very easy to maneuver around the skin. So I'll hold it with one and just show you what I've been doing. So upward motions. Feels really nice on the skin. Sometimes when I get exfoliators, the beads are quite harsh. You can see this is harsh, but it's doing the job. It doesn't hurt, but it feels very good. It feels like it's getting all the pores, getting all that dead skin out. And again, it's the mulberry and pomegranate scent. So we're just going to go here, just careful around the eyes. And again, you wash this off with either a damp cloth or your fingers under lukewarm water, which I'm going to do now, guys. Okay, I'll wash that off and we'll go on to the next stage is going to be the mask. So this is what it looks like. Again, it's the same kind of packaging as the exfoliator. The exfoliator and the mask have 12 mils. Yes, no, sorry, 95 mils. So that's what it looks like. It's a cream moisturizer based. So it's not like the typical masks that basically harden on your skin. It's a complete moisturizer mask, and it actually sinks into the skin. You leave it on for 10 minutes. You cleanse, you kind of take it off again with a kind of a moisturizing toner, and you kind of wipe it away very gently in upward motions. Again, I will link below the salon version of this. I'm obviously using it at home. I don't tend to go to salons a lot, but there is a spa that do this completely and show you this in the spa and how it would happen in a spa environment, which I will do that. So basically I have a brush and I start, show you what it looks like. It smells so fresh, guys. It's all mulberry and pomegranate, this whole set. So I'm just in upward motions. So again, it doesn't harden on the skin whatsoever. It's really nice, guys. Some of those other masks, even though they're really good for your skin, it can be quite uncomfortable. But yes, the beauty salon version, or the spa version as some people say, I will link below. But again, besides waxing, I wouldn't really get a facial or anything like that. obviously being careful around the eyes. And this is actually the brush I got from Be Fresh, which I can link below. It's the mud mask. Okay, and again, it feels so nice. I remember the last time I did it, I almost felt like it wasn't on at all. I forgot it was that nice. So what I'll do is leave this to set, and then I'll be right back. Hi guys, so I've actually used warm water to get the mask off, just patted it dry really nice. It's not completely dry because I am going to use the toner. Now about the toner, it's actually been used up already. I loved it. It really worked well. So I tried to find the nearest kind of thing to it, which was the Simply Pure Micellar Water Sensitive Skin Toner. So I'm going to use that today. Yes, the toner, I just, I did get through that quite quickly. So I'm just going to pop some of this on now. Again, I've just used warm water to take the mask off and patted it slightly. So we're just going to, in upward motions. And it really just takes the excess off and clears those pores. So I'm going to use the opposite side now. And that, I'm just going to go in here. You don't need a lot actually after the mask, because after kind of washing it off with warm water, you're just getting the excess and cleaning those pores out as well. So that's that. Then what I do is I use the moisturizer. Now for the moisturizer, I've researched heavily and there is no SPF in this. So I'm going to, for the purpose of the video, I'm going to use it today. But I do use my Simple Age Resisting. I'll have to go back to that because it has SPF 15. What I'll do with the moisturizer, as not to waste it, I'll use it as a body moisturizer. So there isn't any SPF in this moisturizer. That's what it looks. It's a bit thicker. So we're just going to, and I usually bring it down the neck as well. And just as well. So we're just going to rub that in. Okay. It's very nice, don't get me wrong, very moisturizing, doesn't leave a sticky texture, but there's no SPF. Okay, and there's that. Skin feels so soft and clean, definitely feels clean. Okay guys, well, the next part of it will be my final thoughts about it. Firstly, sorry about the lighting, not really sure what's happening there. It is a bright day, but I think today, whatever way the sun is angled, it's a bit cloudier or darker. Just my review on the final thoughts. A couple of good points, a couple of bad points. It didn't improve my dry skin, so I actually had mentioned in my last video that my skin is kind of changing. Sometimes it's really oily, sometimes it's quite dry. It hasn't improved the dryness, it's kind of made it slightly more prominent. It's definitely, because it's the calming version, it certainly has calmed my skin down. I only had one breakout in the last 2 weeks, which is quite unusual for me, which is good. The toner ran out quite quickly, so I think in future what I would do is buy them separately, which you can do on Amazon. So the toner itself was £4 on Amazon. So things like that, if they ran out, I would get them separately and not buy the complete set. In saying that, the exfoliator was probably the best exfoliator I've ever experienced. It really is really joy to use. Doesn't break out the skin again, very calming, but definitely gets the job done in terms of getting away all that dead skin. Slight negative was the moisturizer doesn't have an SPF, which for me is really important because you're going in and out of different environments. I think everyone should have an SPF in their moisturizer, but so I'm not going to lose, the value of it. I will use it as a body moisturizer and just continue with my normal face cream. All in all, it was a really interesting experience to do. I'm still on the fence whether I'll continue it and buy more products, or if after the month, because I think there's 2 weeks left of all the moisturizer and cleansing and things like that. I will probably buy them kind of one by one, and if I need to phase them out if they're not working, then I will. It was really interesting to try it. Obviously I think the exfoliator, the mask is beautiful, so as well as the exfoliator, I think the mask is lovely because it sinks into the skin, it's not hardening, and then you just kind of wash it away with warm water, and it's very relaxing. Again, I will link below the actual beauty, when you go into the beauty salon, how they do the Kaesso calming kit, and that's quite interesting to watch too. So yes, that's my final thoughts. Would I buy it again? Possibly, but if I was going to buy it again, I'd get them in individuals, except, instead of the entire pack. So that's my thoughts. I'd love to know your thoughts on Kaesso below, so do let me know about that, and I will see you in the next video.